G'day, I'm Shane Webke, bringing you the latest update for the Queensland Country Life on the Pacific Beef Expo. As one of the most significant annual events on the beef industry's calendar, one of the highlights of the Expo is the Pacific Beef Feedback Trials, with lead partners Meat and Livestock Australia and the Queensland Country Life. As part of the Primex Agricultural Field Days held in Casino from June 20 to 22, the competition offers beef producers the opportunity to win more than $15,000 in cash and prizes. Taking part also gives them the opportunity to gain strategic insight into the feedlot performance of their cattle in a bid to continuously improve the meat produced. This year's competition has two categories: an Australian first 120-day trial for cattle suitable for the EU market and a shorter 70-day trial for cattle that will be processed for the domestic meat standards Australia market, the sorts of succulent MSA graded cuts that you'd find at Woolworths. But before we get to that stage, the cattle will spend the next few weeks here at Meydan Feedlot near Warwick under the guidance of owner Jeff Willett.
The cattle are fed formulated feedlot rations that are formulated by a high quality nutritionist, and every animal is inspected individually every day to ensure its health status.
Now, the feed ration, how does it differ for cattle in the EU class as opposed to those in the MSA class?
The feed rations are exactly the same, except the MSA cattle are fed for 70 days only to qualify for MSA, and the EU cattle are fed from 118 to 120 days to qualify for the European Union high quality grain-fed beef market.
Since the quota increase in July 2012 from 7,000 to 50,000 tonne of Australian beef to supply the EU market, key players including EU premium beef are playing their part to assist beef producers. Cam, what's your motivation in supporting the trial?
We feel it'll benefit producers, giving them feedback on how cattle perform and also giving them ideas on market values out the other end once the cattle go through the production.
And what are some of the challenges that producers face when supplying to the EU?
We don't see challenges, too many challenges going ahead. We only see benefits coming up in the future. So for producers that are registered in the EU system, as far as the quota is concerned, being increased, there's some massive premiums to be paid.
While the final winners of the competition won't be announced until the Primex is held from June 20 to 22, there is still plenty happening in the lead up to the big event. Beef producers will be able to check on the progress and condition of their cattle in the Pacific Beef Feedback Trials when the mid-term field day is held here at Meydan Feedlot on Tuesday, March 26, with all interested beef producers invited to hear a range of guest speakers. For updates on the competition and for news during the duration of the Primex Agricultural Field Days in June, stay in touch through the services of Primex's official media partner, Queensland Country Life, either through the newspaper or via queenslandcountrylife.com.